My shrimp fam, it's Nikachu, and I'm playing some pre-modern Stiflenought. And
Yeah.
I'm here with my brother, of course. It was his decision. You want, what are we going to start off with? He says Stiflenought. He loves the idea of this 12-12 just smashing people for huge,
Huge damage.
big damage. Well, maybe not one-shot kills. Depends how much damage they deal to themselves, but
In this
yeah.
format, it's a lot.
No, in this format, there's not a lot. There's no shocklands in this format.
Yeah, but they got that green card.
What green
You
card?
can like look at an extra 2 cards at your upkeep.
Oh, Sylvan Scrying. There, look at that. My brother knows this format super well now. He knows all the staples, maybe even better than me. This is my Stiflenought deck. I've not been, even though I find pre-modern is my favorite format right now. I've been not playing too much just because it's been modern season. It's modern season, I gotta play modern, but now we gotta go back to pre-modern. I'm just gonna keep playing my list. I probably should get some coaching in regards to brain freeze. Like every single list plays brain freeze, every single one, and I don't have a clear idea like why I need that card over Morphling. And then there's so many other decks that are like, they can't. Apparently, Stiflenought is a bad matchup versus Moneyball, and I'm like, why would you have bad matchup versus Moneyball when you can play like Morphling and just be more threat dense post board? Anyway, I like my Morphling, and and you all know I like my Mishra's Factory. All right, let's get into a pre-modern league. For round one, we won the die roll, and our hand is actually it's good. I mean, it's actually really good. If we can find any random land off of Opt, we can start comboing off. So we'll keep this, and we even have some days backup.
He wants to know, do you do YouTube?
I do. You might even be on YouTube. ... Do you do YouTube? In fact, I do. I can't post links. Look up Nikachu plays MTG. Oh, we have it's island versus island action. Okay, let's see. Maybe we might be up against the mirror. Okay, we'll put this on the bottom. We do not find our land. We do find a Vision Charm, which is good with Phyrexian Dreadnought. Well, okay, we can do nothing now. I just hope we can stifle some random thing, like stifle a. I'm not even sure what I'm hoping to stifle versus this. If this is
Yeah, we got there.
well, we sort of got there. I mean, we got multiple combos. We can do this a few times, so let's just go for it. But ideally, we were ready the first time around.
Hits the board.
It does hit the board.
Stifled.
They got the counterspell. We got the days.
Sorry, bud.
Well, they could also have their own days. They could have a foil. They could have a lot of stuff. Okay, they do have their own days. That's fine. And then I will not pay 1. And then hopefully we can go off the following turn. I understand, like, patience is everything. That's why it was so important to hit our land on the second turn in the Stiflenought mirror. Okay, so they're gonna portent. That might leave some opportunity to go for it next turn. I sort of need to know, what did they do with that? They shuffled their library. Okay. So they play a land. Gonna get a card. This Mishra's Factory sort of incentivizes me to wait a turn, just one more turn. Because then I can Dreadnought, Stifle twice, or Vision Charm if necessary to protect my Phyrexian Dreadnought. It just gives me like more options. And then also, if Phyrexian Dreadnought doesn't resolve, then we have a Mishra's Factory up. Okay. Dreadnought, Stifle. Or I could wait one more turn on top of that.
He's got to tap out eventually. He has cards to play.
I think I'm going to wait one more turn. And the reason I'm going to wait one more turn is that will really... Ooh, City of Brass. This is not what we thought it was. It could be Psychotog. Also, yeah, hold on. Flooded Strand. Okay, so I think it's probably is it a grow deck? It might be a grow deck.
Hopefully you can stifle that fetch land.
I can, actually. I can. That's very important, and I got to keep that in mind. All right, let's go for it. We got a second Dreadnought. I'm hoping they don't counter this. Okay, they don't. So we'll stifle. Although this, when I thought it was in the mirror, this Mishra's Factory was going to be a lot stronger. Now I think this is going to be a lot weaker.
Come on, you got nothing.
Well, they got something. Now it's just a matter of like what's something that they want. Now, okay. Oh, they're gonna go for the Swords to Plowshares. Well, in that case, okay, that's gonna resolve. Okay, well, sorry, I want the City of Brass trigger to resolve. In response, we will Vision Charm. Target artifact phases out.
See ya.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. If this is Swords to Plowshares again,
it's gonna hurt.
which it's probably is going to be. Yeah, it's going to hurt me because I'm about to lose my Dreadnought. But because I can't play around it, right? If there's another Swords to Plowshares, I would like to stifle this anyway.
Go for it.
Putting a little bit of hurt on our opponent's mana and resources. What am I playing around here? I could also be countering counterspell. They could be fetching for counterspell. So okay, we'll stifle this.
Look at these stacks. You don't see this in Modern.
Yeah, this is a thinking game. Oh, we got dazed anyway. Okay, so the no, cannot play around that. If you got counterspell or, oh, it looks like they are going for counterspell. Wow, they had enough mana for everything. Oh, we still have a Mishra's Factory in play though. Okay.
Well, you got 12 life anyhow.
Well, I don't know how useful that 12 life is going to be. Prefer to have a creature in play. What is this? What are we up against? Like, that's my problem. I thought we were just up against another Stiflenought deck. And now I can't tell what we're up against now. I still don't know what we're up against. Some sort of Armageddon control? Well, I'm back in business. We got a portent over here. So unfortunately for me, I don't know what our opponent's up to. I'll keep... All these cards are pretty bad.
Shuffle them away.
Yeah, do you know what I think? I'm just going to take some random cards. Use Portent's ability, sure.
Whoop.
Probably I need a combination of... I need like another land to do anything.
There it is.
Given how this game played out, it's very possible that even if I did hit my land on turn 1, it was not very meaningful. Sorry, not turn 1, turn 2, because they would have had Swords to Plowshares up. At least on their following turn. And I only had days back up. I'll tell you what we're going to do next game, though. We're definitely bringing in them Morphlings. Definitely bringing in them Morphlings. This seems to be some sort of blue-white... I've never seen this before. It's some sort of
blue-white? I've never seen this before.
Blue-white Armageddon control. You gush, you Armageddon. Which is fine. How many accumulated knowledges are there? None. Like, what's the win con? Still haven't seen a win con out of this. Unfortunately, they blew up one of my 2 Mishra's factories, which I'm not happy about. And how much counter magic do they have? They literally have days counter spell. And you don't see days. Oh, it is Psychotog. I'm just saying you don't see days in a like a blue-white-ish control deck. Okay, let's try to make something happen here. They're tapped out, more or less. I'm assuming they don't have foil. We have foil. We can't even play it. So I mean, I guess the white is for meddling mage. Or potentially meddling mage in the sideboard. So this is Esper. Esper control. Alright, gush away. Okay, sleight of hand. Okay, this is just Psychotog. This is temporary, right? Discard a card. This creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So if I equip that with... Is that a good card, actually? Essence Flare versus Psychotog. We buff it up a little bit, which is a little bit dangerous.
But then it dies.
But then it'll die in a turn. Oh, but you can discard a card at... yeah, it will die at end of turn. So you'll get hoofed a few times. Oh, I probably should have just done this before. Okay, I'm going to Chain of Vapor you. Well, they actually discard a card for the turn, so this Chain of Vapor is not too bad. So I have to discard to hand size, which honestly is not that big of a deal for a Psychotog deck. Playing this island was a mistake, because I have to foil the Psychotog. And I'd prefer to have the Vision Charm for the one of the last 2 Dreadnoughts that I have left in my deck. Well, you lost a gemstone. Career on Dryad. Well, you can't actually play the thing anymore. What's it called? Can't play Psychotog. No black mana. If I draw Phyrexian Dreadnought, I swear. We're probably not in a good shape for anything at the moment.
You're way ahead on life, though.
Yeah, that's meaningless.
It's going to make all the difference.
Main deck Swords to play. Like, their deck is built to hate on us game 1. They've got... I mean, the counter spells are like whatever, but the main deck Swords to Plowshares basically just means like 1 mana, 2-for-1 your combo. I guess they're looking for the another green or black source. Their life depends on that City of Brass, which they blew up with their Armageddon. Oh, nice play. I'll do nothing with this opt right now. Just pass. I don't need to play it. I don't need to do anything with it. They have their own opt. See? They did the same thing. They waited. No one wants to use a counterspell on that damn thing. They have 2 opts. Digging for that next City of Brass. There it is. And a Mox Diamond. Some people don't think Mox Diamond is any good in this format. You know, I can almost agree with them. Probably the problem with Mox Diamond is people just thought it was an auto... like auto 4 include. Oh, I did find that Phyrexian Dreadnought. It's so frustrating because I dumped that Vision Charm for nothing. I will put it on top and I will let this dumb thing resolve. Fortunately, our opponent did burn a lot of blue cards. I bet they were saving it. Okay, Psychotog. How big can this get? It's like, what, exile 2 cards? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot. Let's go, combo card. Wow, that's late. I needed that before the Dreadnought. All right, let's go. Okay, hey, you know what? We're not in that bad a shape. If we find another combo piece, we can play the Dreadnought with the combo piece and have counterspell backup.
He's definitely going to start tossing cards.
It's not that bad. No, they're not going to toss cards. They'll empty their graveyard, perhaps. And thanks to that Swords to Plowshares, our life total is pretty high. So we can take a few hits from this stupid Psychotog. This moronic Quirion Dryad. Already getting in that damage while you can. By all means. By all means.
Ramp it up.
Yeah, ramp some more. I guess they're just trying to get in the damage while they can. Get it while the getting is good. There's a world where I will interact with their crap in the future. They don't want to go too low. They got to keep that accumulated knowledge in that graveyard. So how much damage is this going to be? What am I going to get hit for? Like 15 or something? Remember, it resets.
Thank God.
Yeah, I know.
It's balanced.
Well, I'm going to get hit for way more than 15. Is there a threshold in this deck? So 10, 11, 12, 13. If they want to empty their hand even more.
Look how happy this guy looks.
Dr. Teeth, they say.
He's smiling.
Probably should see a dentist, to be honest.
He's got no problems. Life is good for him.
Okay, 15 I don't know, what did I say? 13 damage or 15 damage?
You said 15.
I was right. I don't believe our opponent has blue cards in their hand. I'm gonna let it resolve because I really need this to protect me versus a Swords to Plowshares. Oh, it buffs up from Swords to Plowshares too.
It's just a dinky 1/1.
To be honest, it's all like, is it all? Just trying to think. Thinking. They could have Counterspell in their hand too. Or counter spells. If they do, this thing... it's hard for me to... Okay, what's in the Exile Zone? How many Swords to Plowshares have we gone through so far? We've gone through one. Just one. Okay, I'm just going to let it resolve because I need a plan for protecting this Dreadnought when...
The time
if
comes.
Yeah, if
Not
the time
when.
comes.
Not if, but when.
Because they can assume that I have a... Because if they have, like, Sleight of Hand and stuff, they'll play it, but they're not playing it. Which implies to me that they've got, like, a Swords to Plowshares in hand.
Ugh. Not now. No,
Not like
whatever.
this.
Not like this.
More cards in their hand, the worse it's going to be for us. Especially if I have to fight a counter war. Alright, let's try to do something.
Big.
Let's try to do something big.
Two
But
islands.
at this point, this might be a spot where they want to just burn counter spells to make things happen. Okay, was that the only one? Okay, let's draw. I don't even know what I'm hoping to draw here. Obviously, at least one combo piece. That's not it. No, I burned it. I burned it on the foil, and now I'm getting burned for it. It's not quite time to resign, or is it? It's very close, actually.
No.
Because they can draw 4 cards. They draw 4 +5/+5. Yeah, that's lethal if they want to go for it. Huh? Huh? Maybe not? They're going to go for it. So this is funny. This is a white version of this deck, when usually this is just a black version of this deck. And I don't know what people's opinions are of it, but like I think this should be a good matchup. Sorry, I should I hear the word on the street is it's a bad matchup because they've got like a lot of good edict. They usually have edict effects. They usually have good removal on the black side, and probably the white side's even worse for us because they're going to bring in Meddling Mage. Okay, well if they bring in Meddling Mage, we need to have Powder Keg. I'm going to bring in my Morphling because I need another way of winning. We need Essence Flare for Meddling Mage, and maybe it's fine versus. It might be a little double edge versus Psychotog. Because if I play it, they play Psychotog, I play it on my turn. Next turn, it buffs it up. and then next turn with the trigger on the stack, they can discard a card to get it out of range of dying. But whatever, that's just how it is. Annul, I don't know about. Blue Elemental Blast, Red Hydroblast, those all seem useless. So I'm bringing in 6 cards. Chain of Vapor is like... This would seem like a Chain of Vapor matchup. But I'm not going to bring it in. Daze. I think on the play... Well, on the play it's stronger than it is on the draw. But the games can go long. You know what? I'm going to get rid of the Daze. I really am not a fan of Daze post board. I have to get rid of something, and we know that we are bringing in... Or what do we want here? I'm thinking of taking out the Chain of Vapor, but honestly, this looks like one of the best matchups for it, where they like go all in on a Psychotog like they did, and then I can like bounce it. Not the most brilliant value, because ideally you want to kill that Psychotog. Also, it can help kill or deal with a resolved Meddling Mage, but we are less vulnerable to Meddling Mage because of the Morphling. It could be a situation where I shave on some combo pieces. Well, I have to get rid of something. We're just going to hope Essence Flare is a better card than Chain of Vapor. And for 2 cards, we will get rid of 2 cantrips, I suppose. I think I like Fact or Fiction for this matchup, because I don't need to play fast. Oh, we also have Powder Keg for a lot of resolve stuff, so that's even less reason to have Chain of Vapor in the deck. Let's go. Gotta be prepared for that Armageddon.
Oh yeah, smacked it twice.
I know. No lands, mulligan. Land, keep it.
Land and
Keep.
topped.
I think this is a matchup where I'm just going to want to curve out. I'll get rid of the Gush. Play land and pass. Our opponent has a land. Okay, we'll go opt. Now that I think about it, why don't I just go like Portent? Okay, we need lands, so whoever makes their land drops is going to be the most powerful in this game. Let's get Powder Keg while we can get through most counter magic. The only thing that we could be afraid of here. Oh, there's actually I forgot that because that they had because our opponents are playing with white, a white splash. It's very likely that they have Disenchant in their deck, which will not only deal with our Phyrexian Dreadnought, also deal with Powder Keg. Anyway, just something to think about. Wasn't quite on my radar. What's this going to be? Oh no, just another island. All right.
How many fuse counters are you going to put this thing up to?
At least 2. Got another Dreadnought, which is not particularly useful. Okay, I'm going to Portent. It's Portent. If you want to counter it, go for it. I'm not in love with it. I don't hate it. Okay, so we'll say okay. I want the island and the Stifle. Probably should Stifle, put the Stifle on top. Use Portent's ability? No.
Absolutely not.
And then that way, I can... I have 2 Dreadnoughts in hand. Hold on, how did I stack that? Did I always have 2 Dreadnoughts in hand?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Portent doesn't draw a card immediately. So there's another Dreadnought coming, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to eventually play Impulse, and then we can Impulse past that Dreadnought.
Do you think Dreadnought uses a litter box?
It's probably doing what it's doing in the litter box right now. Okay, and then we can Impulse at end of turn.
Dreadnought.
And likely our opponent just lets it resolve. I need more lands. Let's go get Mishra's Factory. Could get another Stifle. I don't want to. Let's just go land go. And we'll keep the Powder Keg on 2 for now. Okay, we got our factory online. And like if our opponent wants to, like our opponent has a good chunk of counter magic, if they want to make a move, go for it. But if also if they make a move, we can go Fact or Fiction. We could also threaten Fact or Fiction. Well, I'm not really in a good spot to protect our Dreadnought. Like we can stifle the triggered ability, but have no counter magic to like protect it after otherwise. Powder Keg will be a no for the foreseeable future. By next turn, I could probably start attacking with the Mishra's Factory.
Yeah.
Of course, if our opponent taps out a little too quickly, we can also go Fact or Fiction in response. Meddling Mage.
Meddling Mage.
You got Meddling Mage. But I don't have to do anything.
What's he going to name?
Probably Phyrexian Dreadnought. Maybe something else. I had the mana. I actually maybe could have countered this Flooded Strand. So they go for the Phyrexian Dreadnought. But it's not the end of the world for us. We do have Morphling in the deck. And they still have to get through our Mishra's Factory. I think we are going to still...
Can you phase that sucker out just to get your thing on the line?
No, unfortunately, I wish I could. Unfortunately, Vision Charm says you can only phase out artifacts.
Oh.
So I can protect my Powder Keg, believe it or not, but I can't do anything else. So...
Design flaw.
Yeah.
Garfield, what were you thinking?
Try to get this Mishra's Factory going. We can block and activate it. So here's Swords to Plowshares. Now here's the funny thing. I can try to Vision Charm my Mishra's Factory.
Yeah, turn it into a
How
thing.
big of a war do I want to play over this here? Because Mishra's Factory is an artifact, believe it or not. Sure. I fear our opponent has 2 counter spells in hand. That's why they're taking this line. Oh, it's saved. That's nice. Okay, we'll take 2, which is nothing. And that's 1 less Swords to Plowshares for like our Phyrexian Dreadnought or Morphling or something. Do I want to use the ability? No, not yet. I don't need to. Okay,
Actually, yeah, you can blow that sucker up.
I could, yeah, when the time is right. So I'm going to force my opponent. Like, our opponent has a lot of 2-drops in their deck between the Meddling Mage and the Quirion Dryad. And so I want to get our opponent again. Again, we're doing this. Okay, anyway, we have another Source of Plowshares. You have another Source of Plowshares. We fight. We fight again.
Counterspell. Come on, counterspell. Big fat.
Stifle. So not particularly... Well, I could play 2 Dreadnoughts next turn. Well, okay, hold on. So I could put it on top. We could play Fact or Fiction. Oh, there's just too many 2-for-1s in this deck. Like way too many 2-for-1s. I think I'm going to put it on the bottom. And I want, honestly, I want counter magic so that I can play my... play my Fact or Fiction. So there's like 1 more Phyrexian Dreadnought at the bottom of my deck.
Oh, he'll wiggle his way to the top.
Okay, we'll make this a little bit bigger so I gain a little bit of life. Interesting. Stifling the Flooded Strand might have helped a lot because our opponent is just being very careful with their gemstone mines so they don't lose it.
But if you don't use it, you will lose it.
Portent. Let's portent me.
Should portent his ass.
Oh, there's an Essence Flare there. And there's a lot of islands, and I don't mind getting more islands, but you know what? We don't need any of this stuff. Any order. Use some better stuff here. Again, like We're in a pretty good spot to like build up a little bit of build up some like play factor fiction. Try to win a little bit of a counter war, and then just win the game. I got another stifle.
Well,
the universe is trying to tell me something here.
That's right.
Pop the powder keg. Blow this thing up. Go for it. Just go for it. But I want to be patient here. Patience, everybody. Patience. I didn't side out any counter magic, did I?
All of it. It's all gone.
No, I didn't side out anything. I'm gonna play a Quirion Dryad. I'm gonna play a Psychotog. I think Psychotog... Actually, Psychotog may not even be that dangerous, all things considered.
Factor fiction.
Yeah, but it's going to run right into Counterspell. Like, they're telegraphing it so hard. That's why I want, like, a piece of counter magic. Like, just one piece of counter magic. I just don't have it. On the other hand... Okay, maybe on the other hand, let's go for it, because now we're under a lot of pressure. And I probably need to get these Dreadnoughts in. Wow, it just resolved. They didn't even try.
Put all the good stuff in one pile. Come on. That's right. Keep putting all the good stuff in one pile.
Vision Charm and Islands on one side, Counter Magic on the other. Yeah, I'm going to choose pile 2, I think. Yes.
You fool. Should have taken the other pile.
Just in case they have Stifle, let's... No, actually, if they... we'll just go to our next turn. We sort of want to draw an island here. Okay, we do. All right, let's go for 2 Phyrexian Dreadnoughts, I guess.
Do you think Dreadnought is more of a McDonald's coffee drink or a Tim Hortons coffee drink?
Couldn't tell you. I have mana for everything, fortunately. Everything.
You got more on the... Got more where that came from.
Unfortunately, I only have more Dreadnoughts. So the only thing I'm thinking about right now is if I counterspell...
And he has days?
Yeah, I have 2 mana left, and I can't play around days. And if I play the island, I can't foil. What I could do, though, is just play foil, like right now, getting rid of a Dreadnought.
Okay.
And then I can play around a foil, at least on one turn. Okay, so I will... Yeah, let's just foil. Get rid of a Dreadnought.
See ya.
And unfortunately, my hand will be super face up. Maybe this just doesn't matter. Maybe nothing changes here. If they got it, they got it. Because they would also... Well, they wouldn't completely know... If I don't play foil, they don't completely know my hand. But I'm doing my best to play around to days right now.
Or your worst.
It's like next turn, if they go Swords to Plowshares and I play Counterspell, that will suck. Or Disenchant. Or like, what? I just can't play around to days. So you can probably deal with one of these. How many cards are in your hand? You can dump 7. You can theoretically kill one of these.
Oh, that's nothing.
Do I want that alive?
Save that counterspell.
Okay, sure. I'll save the counterspell, but all this can be very rude. This is a world where I attack with everything. They like block. Well, they can't chump block one. Or I guess they can chump block, or even they can. They could probably even kill one Dreadnought with the Psychotog. Well, okay. Don't. No days. No days. No swords to plowshares. No days. Okay, they're choosing to do nothing, which is a good thing for me. Okay, we'll go portent first. Do I want to portent them?
Yes.
Nah. Let's portent ourselves. Don't really like any of this stuff.
Flush it away.
Yeah, we're gonna flush it away. Any
Big
order.
toilet.
Shuffle it. It's a sign of weakness.
That's what you need on your soundboard.
Okay.
Swing.
Okay, they can discard 5 cards +5/+5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 + 5, so 14. You can go +7.
He has to discard 2 cards to get 1+1+1.
Yeah, I
From
know.
the graveyard.
That's why I'm. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Did I double that?
Yes, you did.
So, what did I do that? Yeah, 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, but he can discard 5 cards. So 7 plus the 5 that are discarded. So the first to discard. Let's say in theory our opponent dumps the hand because you can discard a card to give him +1/+1.
Yes, but exile 2 cards.
Yeah, I understand. So discard 5. Now he's at 6 power, right?
Yeah.
But now there's also 15 cards in the graveyard.
Oh,
and so
right,
then
right,
you
right,
exit
right.
for each 2 that you exile.
But he might not see
get
that
+1.
line.
Well, if you don't see that line as a Psychotog player, then you got to pick up another deck. But the point is they would have to completely wipe out their hand. Completely wipe out their hand to deal with this. So chump block, either dump your hand. Okay, this is going to resolve, so they're both going to get a little bit larger. I'll counterspell, they knew. Hopefully they don't have, like, days in foil.
Ha! All right, go to town. You're only going to get one of them.
Yeah, so that my hope is that they have to, like, with Psychotog has to gang block. Or just basically, Psychotog has to empty the hand. How big does it need to get? 6. It doesn't need. He needs another 6. Yeah. So basically, emptying hand plus buffing graveyard would do it, and then it would be 2 Kuron Dreads versus 1 Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Resign.
And I have to hope my opponent doesn't have any more removal. Well, we got through 3 swords to plowshares, thanks to Mutavault. Where's our Mutavault? Thanks to Mutavault, we drew 2 swords to plowshares. I'm definitely going to put all the damage onto Psychotog at the moment. Actually, how does the rules work now? No, yeah, okay. So it's at damage that would deal it. Okay, so we're going to get super big here.
You're going to have big nasty.
Well, you know what? Was it better to kill the Kuron Dryad? Because I would guarantee killing the Kuron. Oh, but if I guarantee killing the Kuron Dryad, maybe they don't have to exile as many cards. Okay, so here they go. They're going to town here. So 6, they've soaked up. Or are they going to soak up as much? No. If you want Psychotog to live, it needs to get the 13. Oh, they did show foil. So you have to discard. Actually, this is pointless. They don't have enough cards. Oh, no, they do have enough cards. They're going to discard the last card. Oh, no, they just wanted to kill the Psychotog off. Okay, so maybe they have a Swords to Plowshares left or something that I don't know about. But they still lose 2 creatures. Now you have to exile 2 cards from your graveyard, dude. Or dudette. Okay, they saw it. So if we are... Ooh, that's interesting. I can choose after the fact. So I definitely kill Psychotog. Which one's more valuable now? Maybe Kuron Dryad's more valuable. I'm not put in this situation often. Because Psychotog, you have to constantly put resources into it in order to get bigger, and there is no more resources anymore. Yeah, let's kill off Kuron Dryad. It's funny.
Oh.
I mean, and this guy's still lethal. Oh, I get a random card. Counterspell. Oh, Vision Charm is very good.
Yeah.
Vision Charm was perfect. Oh, damn. Accumulated knowledge in the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. Opponent's coming back too. Yeah, my decision to kill the Quirion Dryad was because the Quirion Dryad permanently is bigger. Psychotog, you must feed it. Hungry, like a termite. Looking at your hand in graveyard like it's a big chunk of wood.
You can actually buy termites online and.
What for? That's
Like,
not, that sounds like that should be illegal.
It should be, but I mean, you can, and you can let them run wild. If your landlord's about to evict you, well, get some
Sounds
termites.
absolutely terrible. Damn, can these things get big enough? 2, 1. Shoot, can they kill my Phyrexian Dreadnought? So opponent has 2 cards, which can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could deal 12 damage here. No way. I need. Oh, not anymore. What the hell was that? You could block. Now you can't. Are you dead?
Come on. But, oh. Well, I mean, you got it.
Okay, so opponent now has to like block with everything to survive. If I understand correctly, like if they kept the Quirion Dryad on defense, they could turn the board neutral. Maybe that wasn't worth it for them. Can this do something else? It has weird things. Target player mills 4 cards.
Don't
Choose
want
a
that.
land type of a basic land type. Each land of the chosen type becomes a second type. Are they just gonna admit defeat here? Is this enough? There's the Armageddon. Not particularly useful right now, is it? I think we win, because our opponent has to empty the graveyard here.
Fleshes have been reached.
Yeah. Did they exile and accumulate knowledge for no reason by accident? I think they did. That could help them if they top deck that. Okay, so we deal 7, put our opponent down to like 1-ish. I mean, I guess if they find a removal spell, we can lose. Because I have to Vision Charm the Phyrexian Dreadnought, and that would give our opponent like 1 more turn. So if they found Disenchant or something. Don't forget why we won thanks to Mishra's Factory, all right? It drew out 2 Swords to Plowshares. But let's not celebrate too early because there's still game 3. Honestly, the way that game played out, Days looked really good. But I just don't expect us to be that choked on mana. And also, Days is just infinitely worse on the draw. Just significantly worse. Does Chain of Vapor come up anywhere? Wow, like, again... Well, no. Chain of Vapor might not be that strong. Because... if we play... Say we attack with a Dreadnought and they block with a Psychotog, then if they empty their resources into the Psychotog, they can then sack a land and bounce our... They can... Hey, where'd my card go? They can sack a land and then bounce my Stiflenought. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it. Really surprised that foil. Sorry, really surprised that Factor Fiction resolved. I think I'm still good with this. I think. I'm not 100% certain about Morphling, but honestly, if the game is late and nobody has anything, then this card is going to be a boss. I would just hate playing this into like just a counter spell. That would suck. Let's just submit it. Just roll it back.
Did you win while I was gone?
No, not
Well,
enough
why
time.
not?
These games play. Oh, we're at 5 minutes. We gotta play faster. Okay, we gotta play fast because time will be of the essence. I like all those cards. Let's take everything. Use Portent's ability? No. And we'll just take the cards as they come. And we have an Essence Flare for the Meddling Mage they're about to play on turn 2. Okay, not. Let's see, are they starved on cards?
I hope so.
I mean, by cards, I mean starved on lands. Maybe? By Flooded Strand? Okay, they don't have any lands. Well, if we can powder keg, if we can find a powder keg, we can blow that up. That'd be hilarious.
Double opt at end of turn.
I don't want to because I want to draw the Vision Charm that's on top of my deck. But we can double opt next turn.
Yeah. Should be playing opt in Merfolk.
Some people do. What can I tell you? We'll put Gush on top. That's a good one.
Well, you can't do that again.
Why not?
Because it's just going to be Gush. Oh, no, wait, you got it.
They're playing Accumulate Knowledge in response to draw 2 cards. That's fine. I'll put a land on the bottom. We've got a good chunk of lands now. Another Gush. I'm gushing.
My brother's a gusher.
Do I go for a Gush right now? They have Counterspell up. No, we'll wait for a better shot. We're in no rush, really.
Other than your clock. You're not in the red yet. Oh, now you are.
Okay, we've got even more resources. So I can go for a Gush at end of turn. The end of our opponent's turn. We can just hard cast the Gush. I really hope it doesn't get dazed. Yes.
This is no time to think.
No, it's definitely a time to think. I thought I was going to hard cast a Gush. No, I'm not too sure. Maybe we still hard cast a Gush. I just want to do it in response to our opponent playing a card. Drew nothing. So that is going to resolve, unfortunately. And also, Essence Flare is terrible versus this card. He'll just buff it up for no reason. Can I, like, foil the second one?
Foil, 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 foil.
No, no foil. Okay, it's going to be... we're probably in trouble. I have not enough protection for these Phyrexian Dreadnoughts. Like, I was hoping to draw, like, I don't know, some counter spells, some foils out of all this stuff, and we didn't draw any of them. Drew that. Okay, well, our opponent is now, I'm not going to say defenseless, but...
Just got to get it out there.
Something like that. Okay, those will trigger. That will resolve, and then we can play a Vision Charm in response. Target artifact phases out. So we'll have a pretty good turn next turn, I think. Okay, we'll Portent. I'm just going to Portent me. Our Gushes were terrible. They were very, very, very bad. All these cards are bad right now. Any order, yes. I need protection. I need a lot of protection here. Opponent put the pedal to the metal. Big pedal. Big metal. Gad! Couldn't even get a second Dreadnought in play. Hope our opponent has to discard to hand size. I don't know what they have to do that, though. Meddling Mage, interesting. Okay, so they're going to attack me for like 10? Chain of Vapor, interesting choice. Especially since I feel like Chain of Vapor screws me at the moment. It's a lot of creatures. I'm going to attack for like 12. I'm not going to attack for 12. But I do have blockers. I will have blockers, hopefully, by next turn. Oh, no, the blockers won't matter. I'm going to get hit for 14, and then, like, everything's lethal. So what I need... Well, actually, the Mishra's Factory can chump block. All right, the Mishra's Factory is going to play a part in all of this. Or is the Morphling? No, the Mishra's Factory. No, I can't chump block everything. I'm dead. Okay. Well, no, you know what? I should just let it play out.
See what happens. His finger might slip.
Yes, let's play it out. Like, we have a bunch of blue mana up. You know, don't concede when there's like a bunch of blue mana up. Technically, everything attacking should be lethal, but yeah, I can't block enough stuff is the problem. What is the source? Yeah, I know. I mean, I knew they had this. I knew they had. Oh, it's funny. They're going after the Mishra's Factory because it gains me less life. Okay, that gets exiled. Fortunately, I have summoning sickness, so I can't play Factor Fiction in response. I'm at 8 life. Does that change anything? No. Okay, good games. Very hard fought. But I think pretty. I like my chances. That's all I'm gonna say. I like my chances. I think a lot of Stiflenought players will find that these matchups are incredibly difficult. I think I just like my chances. I still like how it's built. Stiflenought is still a super powerful deck, even though they're bringing on the hate, people. They're bringing on all the hate. They're bringing on swords to plowshares. Bring on your swords to plowshares. Still a very, very nicely even game. It would have been... Well, anyway, our chances would have been better if we could draw a counterspell. Those counterspells didn't show up. Okay, that was round 1. Let's move on to round 2. Here for round 2, I believe I won the die roll. And this hand is... Well, it's looking for a Phyrexian Dreadnought. That's all I'm going to say. We're looking for a Phyrexian Dreadnought.
It's got everything else.
More or less. We also need some lands, too. Well, we got the lands, so I'm going to keep that. We will go Island, Portent Island.
Yeah, chain them together.
Portent's ability, no.
Don't flush.
Ooh, red. Mono red. I will let that one resolve.
Red Elemental Blast is going to be hot. Or blue Elemental Blast.
Okay, we'll Portent again. We're digging. Shuffle that way. Any order. Use Portent's ability, yes. Okay, it shuffles. So now I can use a fresh Portent? Because I just shuffled. There's our baby.
There's the big boy.
There is the big boy. Okay, we'll put Phyrexian Dreadnought here and a Gush on top.
No!
Oops, yeah, no. My brother knows how these cards work.
Could have been a disaster.
Oh yeah, I draw 2 cards. That's sick. I drew everything. Grim Lavamancer. That's gonna get
piece of crap in a while.
Gonna be even more grim for you. Seal of Fire. Should I just counter something?
For fun.
Not even for fun. No, I'm gonna leave it. Okay, I'll leave the option to daze later. Actually, I don't even need to daze. Like, I don't even need to gush. Is the deal. Alright, you better have a lot of stuff coming at me. Because I got this thing coming at you.
What you gonna do when Phyrexian Dreadnought runs wild on you, brother?
Yeah.
I actually just finished watching that Hogan documentary that just came out. It's pretty good.
Did it include the time he was on the toilet?
No, but it included other things. Trump was interviewed in it too.
Another Seal of Fire. Okay, how much damage is this? We're at 6. There's not a red source yet for this Grim Lavamancer. Like, I gotta counter something. Just so I don't die.
Yes.
Okay, well, okay, so we'll counter. I gotta counter something. Let's counter. There better not be main deck artifact hate, because then that would be such a mistake. Cancel. There's like, what is there? Fire Blast in this deck? Also, sorry, Grim Lavamancer doesn't do anything yet. So I'm gonna get hit for 2. Do you want to let it resolve? Okay. None of this is gonna hurt me. Nothing's gonna hurt me.
It's gonna hurt him though.
Oh, it's gonna hurt bad. Well, boom. Kablooey. Oh, good luck.
Uh-huh.
You have to deal how much damage to me? 17? It's a bit rough. It's a bit rough.
He's gonna get there though.
No. We're not rooting for that.
I want the underdog.
Opponent is not going to get there. That feels good, though. In that ball lightning. Even if the ball lightning hits, what is that? 12?
Not enough.
12, 14 damage. It's a lot. Oh, no, it could actually be enough because of Fire Blast. Could be a Fire Blast in hand. You know how he wasn't even calculating? All these Seal of Fires can deal 6 damage to the Phyrexian Dreadnought. So maybe they could even, like Fire Blast or whatever. I take 2. Opponent just wants to play the deck.
Yeah, he's having fun.
Why not? What's the most damage that was possible? Are we done here? Apparently not. Yeah, there was Fire Blast. I guess they just want to know, could I have won? And the answer is no, I have Counterspell. But we're going to make them feel like they could have won. It was possible.
So close.
So Essence Flare is fine. Actually, Essence Flare is good. It kills Grim Lavamancer, kills Jackal Pup if it comes up.
No.
You were going to kill the Jackal Pup.
No.
Does Sabo's Web do anything? It's lined with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability, doesn't untap, so they can't. There's that one land.
A dick bag in the bottom right.
And null hits Seal of Fire. Is there Phyrexian Vortex in these decks? Let's quickly go look up a Mono Red Sly deck. They've got... Oh, they got Curse Scroll. Curse Scroll and Seal of Fire.
Pretty sly of you.
That's about it. They'll bring in Overload. Destroy target artifact if its converted mana cost is 2 or less. That's very rude. Oh, they have Earthquake. Or some decks, I should say, have Earthquake. I shouldn't say all decks have Earthquake. So what do I want to do here? Oh! Of course, these things.
Of course.
Of course. Okay, clunky cantrips. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of... Hell, let's get rid of maybe some impulses. Do I need this much removal? That's a lot. Now it feels like I got a lot of removal. 65. Okay, let's get rid of cantrips. And 1 portent, I guess. Good enough. Hopefully that's enough to win the game. It's supposed to be like the best matchup for Phyrexian Dreadnought. So if we lose this one, I suck at this game.
You heard it here.
If I lose the match, that's like a clear sign that this game is trying to
retire.
tell me to retire. Like, pack it up, old man. Take your game to like Riftbound, you geezer.
Start playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Where do actually that makes me wonder, where do has-been Magic players go? I guess they just go to Commander.
They go to R&D.
No,
That's where they're at.
You're washed up on the Pro Tour. Here, come design cards for us.
That's right.
I think I answered my question. It's like they just go to Wizards R&D. This hand is it's good actually. I think it's good. It has no protection from our opponent could Goldfish kill us. Other than that,
It's hot.
we can get a Dreadnought out and protect it pretty well. Pup.
No.
The pup. Yeah, that's right. If we find that essence scatter, I'm gonna kill it. Kill the pup. I definitely can see losing with this hand. I definitely can see losing with this hand. Because the thing is, like, even if they have artifact destruction, I can vision charm, but that just saves me a turn.
Delays the inevitable.
Something like that. You know, it buys them a turn. And they have a few turns, because I got to hit them a few times with this Dreadnought. But I guess they have to be paranoid about that, so they can't tap out.
Tap out big.
And they're not tapping out big at all. And it's not even that big.
Ooh.
I really don't want this. That's not bad. Oh,
That's even better.
That was a very good card. Yeah, I mean, any counter magic is going to make me smile. Just a lightning bolt. Sure.
Could you use
better than a
Vision
ball
Charm
lightning
to turn his mountains into islands?
It's got to be an artifact.
Oh.
The mountains are not artifacts.
But no, that second ability.
Oh, yes.
Choose a land type.
Yeah, I've never used that ability.
Each land.
Whenever a player casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, enchantment deals 2 damage to that player. It's damn Eidolon of the Great Revel.
I mean, that sounds pretty hot. Just turn all of his mountains into islands for a turn. Assuming that's how it works.
Okay, here we go. Dreadnought. Stifle. Stifle it up. I assume this is going to get countered. Oh, okay. I assume wrong.
By what? It's a red deck.
No, Pyroblast. Pyroblast and Red Elemental Blast.
Pyroblast.
But maybe they're waiting till their turn so they could play like a Pyroblast. Sorry, artifact removal spell with protection. Sulfuric Vortex. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, it deals 2 damage to that player. Okay. Okay, how about we take a look-sees what the future is.
You get a foil, it's gonna be hot.
And do I? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
He talked himself into it.
Yeah, I did.
Foil.
No. Well, I got another Dreadnought.
Just as good. All right, Pup.
Seal of Fire, sure. Yeah, Pup does not want to block. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. It's interesting, actually. I think the correct move is to not attack. Because Jackal Pup does not want to attack. I'll just play a second Phyrexian Dreadnought and then attack for lethal the following turn. I think that is the play. I think? What's the most damage you can do to me? In theory. Well, a lot. Okay, I'll just play a Phyrexian Dreadnought and Vision Charm it and then pass.
Try this. Oh no, you can't. Don't have the mana.
I just want to protect from like a ball lightning, because that's like the only way I see myself losing. So if I attack for 12, then they play ball lightning and they attack for like 8, 9, 10, and I'm dead. Oh no! This is such a noob mistake. No, hold on, no, I can cancel this, right? Yeah, I can cancel. Okay, I don't have to do that. Whenever I get that, I've been in this situation a few times. Whenever I'm in that situation, I'm so terrified that I'm forced to do it. Like I have the option. Sacrifice it unless you sack any number of creatures. Well, anyway, I didn't have any creatures left to sack. So I'm effectively at 9. There's a Fire Blast in hand. What is this? This still needs Threshold, which is very far. Because you have to sack the Seal of Fire. Well, I guess you could sack Seal of Fire, play 2 cards from hand. In the art?
Yeah. It's a stub.
I guess it is, yeah.
That thing's a bloody stub. No offense to the artist.
Look, maybe they're just born like that, you know? Or actually, there could be some lore. They like burn their hand down to that size. That's what happens when you play with fire. Okay, our opponent's thinking a very, 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 very long time. That's a good sign for us. I think that's good. Sometimes that means we're dead because it's like really close and they're like, I know there's a line here. I know it. But I think for a mono red deck,
if they're not just slamming.
Yeah,
things.
it would be clear as day. I mean, they just add the numbers up. Just go back to grade 2. Maybe grade 1. Another vortex. Okay, so we're going to get hit for 4 now.
Into the vortex.
Hit for 4, 5, 6. Potentially 9. Oh. That's bad. Okay, is that lethal? 7. No. Oh, I see. So it's close, but no donut. You still need a red for this. So we'll take, we'll take a bunch of damage here.
No lightning bolt. Come on.
And attack for a hell of a lot more than you can attack me. Okay, yeah, you put me to 1. Close, but no donut. Imagine I attacked with my Phyrexian Dreadnought. The Jackal Pup would have killed me. Keeping the Dreadnought on defense was key to winning this game. I don't have to retire from Magic the Gathering.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah. Don't have to retire. All right. I mean, this is our best matchup, so I'm not gonna say, oh, it was such a skilled game. I'm so good at this deck. No, this is our best matchup, and the result is what it was.
And the Jackal Pup didn't have to die.
Yeah, if you're a dog fan out there, didn't have to die. Why is it a jackal? Oh, is it just literally just a jackal? Oh yeah, I guess so. It's not actually a dog. They make it look like a dog in the original art. Okay, that was round 2. Let's move on to round 3. Here for round 3, we won the die roll again, so we're doing pretty good on the die rolls. I have a hand that I can't really throw away. I'm going to keep it. Some would say Phyrexian Dreadnought is exactly what you want in your hand because that's the one combo card you only have 4 copies of. The ops can find the Vision Charms and the Stifles, but you can't find any more. I mean, there's only 4 Phyrexian Dreadnoughts. So it's easier to find combo piece 2 than combo piece 1. But I've definitely been in the games where I just can't even I can't find any of them. Got this one damn Dreadnought in my hand. How many times I have like 3 to 4 Dreadnoughts in my hand? I feel like that type of hand happens so often. Now the game has to play out by quite a bit, but still.
Oh, that's the worst part.
So what are we up against now?
He should just resign. What the hell is that?
Ooh, it's another red deck. All right, that's lucky for us.
How come the symbol's like that?
We have a second opportunity to retire. A lot of counter spells. That's fine. We'll just put a powder keg out here.
Powder keg.
I won't even sack it when I put on 1 because I just want to deter my opponent from putting more 1-drops on the battlefield for a little while until we can start countering them. So, I mean, I'm fine with this Mog Fanatic just hitting us for 1 for a few turns. It's better than them following it up with, what is this? This is the, whenever a player casts a spell with mana value 3 or less. Well, I can't do anything about that. Now I might have to fire this super fast because now our life total is going to be infinitely more precious. I'm going to keep an island in our hand for that foil and pass. So I am actually going to crack this powder keg.
Yes. Get rid of it.
Because our life total is now going to be at a premium because this... I didn't know there was an Eidolon of the Great Revel.
Power static killer.
Mana value 3 or less. Well, that's good. Foil's going to be cheap. We'll sack it. We go to 18. I mean, another option is get hit for 1, crack it at end of turn, make our opponent's hand even more clunky.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let...
it hurts him too.
Yes, symmetrical. I will let... I mean, if I counter it, it doesn't do anything. I just take 2 damage and I lose a card.
Yeah.
So yeah, it resolves. Got another island. Is there anything? Nope. Okay, we'll just play our island. It's possible I can get to 4 islands. Then just hardcast foil.
Foiled.
Technically, I am... Okay, maybe I'm not winning. I will... I don't know what to do about these cards. All right, I'll take it. I have to play around the big heavy stuff. Otherwise, I'm just I'm like countering that thing only to save 1 life.
Ain't worth it.
Yeah. All these cards are terrible.
Does Days get around the...
No, because it's a 2 mana card.
That
Whenever a
part
player
counts,
casts a spell with mana value 3 or less.
You didn't cast it. Hurting him just almost as much as it's hurting you.
Yeah. I'm thinking I should use this Daze. Keep my life total at
parity.
Actually, it won't change anything. Well, anyway, every life total is going to matter at some point. So I'm going to take 2,
but
I don't take 3. Yeah, it's very bad value. And they're going to 12. Quite behind here. It might be best to counter this to keep my life total on an odd number.
How come it only costs 1 mana? Or were you floating?
I was floating mana from the Days. This thing's doing a lot of work. I am behind though. All right, desperately. There's the Jackal Pup.
OG.
Yeah. It's long OG. Oh, I probably should have just discarded a Dreadnought.
Gemkle Pump.
Alright, let's deal some damage to us, I guess.
Big money cards.
Well, I found something. Oh, interesting. There's Gush here.
You got it all.
Something like that, but not really. Gosh. Not use the ability. It looks like we're gonna. Honestly, it looks like we're gonna die.
No.
And I really wish I got rid of this Dreadnought. I got rid of this Dreadnought, and I had this island for counterspell. Another, so yeah, countering that would have been very good. Okay, so I get dealt 2. What's my life total at? I gotta play 2 spells. That are okay. I have to play 2 spells that are small. That puts me to 4. It's really close. It's really, really close. If our opponent has like a creature in hand, they might lose. I'm getting punished really hard for
your insolence.
Not discarding this Dreadnought and keeping that island. Because this Dreadnought is useless and I could really use this counterspell. Like I can afford 1 more shot from the Sulfuric Vortex. So if our opponent has a land or creature, or a bunch of creatures, we win. Oh no, I'm dead. There's a Seal of Fire here. Forgot about the Seal of Fire.
He might not see it.
No, they see it. Or they don't need to see it. I guess, you know, there's so many enchantments here. Yeah, maybe they can forget, oh, there's Seal of Fire on the battlefield. Yeah, I think that if I discard this Dreadnought, then I have Counterspell up for this Sulfuric Vortex, and I can save myself I guess 2 life because I still have to get hit by this pillar thing. Well, anyways, another Seal of Fire here. That's okay.
It was close.
Maybe, maybe not.
No.
Okay, this is I don't think this is a standard version of the deck. This is very enchantment heavy. I think this is an anti-Dreadnought deck, to be honest. Okay, what can I find? What is this list modeled off of? Yeah, it's the whole sideboard. Oh, actually, the list I'm looking at won a pre-modern challenge, and they had the pyrostatic pillar in the sideboard. Our opponent's playing it in the main deck. The whole sideboard is literally to beat you, beat us, I should say. How much creatures are there? Not many, but still some. There's a chance they're gonna side out like a good chunk of them. Powder Keg might be a bit slow. We'll still bring in. Okay, I'm gonna bring in all the elements. We need a null here. This is gonna be great. Normally I don't bring a null in. Again, we take out clunky cantrips. I'm at 60. Let's get rid of. I probably. Oh, did I forget about Chain of Vapor last time? Yeah, we'll get rid of Chain of Vapor for sure. Or maybe Chain of Vapor is not that bad. Like I can bounce an enchantment, but not the greatest. Morphling looks okay in this world because if they're dealing huge chunks of damage to themselves, Morphling might be good. But we're talking we have to be going long into the game. Unfortunately, Powder Keg cannot destroy enchantments. That's the Achilles heel of this card. Maybe we should still have it though for Curse Scroll. And I guess it's just additional removal. Oh, I should have some more Essence Flare. Okay, let's get rid of Portent, more Essence Flare. I hope I'm not overdoing it with the creature removal between Powder Keg and Essence
Absolutely
Flare.
not. You can never have enough.
I can see a world where you have enough. Sort of tempted to bring in Sabo's Web just to deal with that Barbarian Ring because it'll lock it down if they ever want to use it. Okay, let's say... Okay, you know what? I'm going to get rid of all... Okay, Powder Keg is the only thing that can deal with Curse Scroll. That's it. Okay, I'll submit this. Would you like to play first? Yes. That is a bad hand. This hand looks very awkward. We have no combo pieces. The removal's really clunky. I still have no combo pieces. I think I'm going to keep this, though. We'll get rid of an island. Yeah, I'll get rid of an island. Maybe I am right to keep... I'm trying to think from their perspective. What's more important, creatures or burn spells?
Burn spells.
Because like the thing is, if I'm a burn player, I'm like, you know what? Let's side out all the creatures because my opponent is just going to bring in like some creature removal and let's just make it dead. But at the same time, the creatures are the things that like last the longest. We'll counter target spell because it's red.
There's Jack Pup.
So long, sucker.
Don't talk that way to Jack Pup.
I'm going to say whatever I want to Jackal Pup.
Shout out in the comments if you're the Jack Pup fan club.
Okay, now that is the art I was talking about. It looks like more like a dog, and it's cute. Frankly, I mean, this is the Jackal Pup. How can you play any other version of Jackal Pup?
If you're not in the fan club.
Well,
he's there.
It makes me wonder. Okay, I know my opponent has like an infinite amount of removal. Maybe I should just this was a good spot to put in Morphling. I'll put it on top, but I'm not happy about it at all.
Ha.
Oops. I threw away my island for my foil. Okay, I'm gonna wait. It's not clear. Like, I can win any counter war anyway because our opponent just is holding up a huge chunk of mana. Okay, we'll just... Actually, I'm going to play this land because now I can hard cast foil in the event our opponent tries to play something.
Tap out big. You got them big burn spells.
Mishra's Factory.
They got them.
Interesting. Okay, so they have Mishra's Factory, which means we really needed that Sabo's Web. Does this deck have Factory? Oh, it did! Yeah, this deck did have... It's definitely worth having Sabo's Web post board.
Enter the web.
Yeah. Annul.
They're all good cards.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to play my land now so I can play foil and hold up Annul. But, I mean, it's possible our opponent... Well, it's hard for them to tap out big when they keep playing lands. They only have 22 lands in the deck, but they're finding them. Problem is, I got to make a move. Like, I'm the one who's behind here. Opponent has no incentive to tap out big. They have no incentive to do anything. Like, I'm holding up foil as if that matters, but, like, our opponent is not forced to do anything. Okay, they're going to do that. That is fine. We've got Annul up. I just wanted to burn my more expensive card here.
You do not have another one.
They do. They do. Uh-oh, they're keeping mana up. It can only mean one thing. Interaction. Stifle.
Like it says on the tin.
Now, the great thing about this is now that they Red Elemental Blast...
That's 3.
I can we'll exile the artifact, and then I'll have foil up when I untap on the following turn. So I'll take...
it's airtight. Flawless.
But it's still a few turns off from winning because they'll take 2. They'll take another 2 next turn. They go to 14. There's still like an extra 2 life up. It sort of looks like they're flooding out, which is not a problem if they can kill me. They have a bunch of burn spells. They're close to threshold with Barbarian Ring. Jackal Pup is here. Jackal Pup has arrived. It's going to be close. That days could not look more worse. On the other hand, they do have to kill me next turn. Otherwise, they'll die on the following turn.
Tap out big. Tap out big.
Might die to their own Sulfuric Vortex, actually, at this point. So they can hit me for 4, 6... So they need to do, in theory, 8 with the Barbarian Ring. This is something worth stifling. Can we force a game 3? Game 3? Game 3? Game 3 for retirement? You know, I say that like I'm asking for it. So that's just shoot me. Give me some reason to sell my collection here. Just someone give me a reason. I need to lose to my best matchup. Okay, so how many lands did we have in that game?
2.
No.
You had 5.
I had 6. I think I had... Oh, wait, did I have 5? Yeah, maybe I had 5. Okay, Morphling a little short. Okay, things have to be different here. So Essence Flare definitely is worth more. Days still might be good. Essence Flare is good. Sabo's... I need some number of Sabo's Web. Like, even 1 is better than 0. Is it better than some counter spells?
It's way better.
Annul. We're just throwing away more cantrips. Who needs the cantrips?
Enter the web.
Cantrips, they're worthless. Sama's Web might not even be that good of a card because they have I don't know what, an unlimited amount of artifact destruction, but they have a good chunk of it.
Marvel should sue this card.
Morphling gets around that card that says if you pay. Well, Morphling seems like an okay card. Like, imagine we go to the late game, they don't have much life left because they've hit themselves with their own Sulfuric Vortex enough times. And I just swing over and deal the last 5 points of damage. I'm like talking myself into playing this thing.
Throw one in there for fun.
On the draw, Powder Keg might be worse. I don't want to play it for fun. Okay, I'm on the draw. Maybe Daze is worse on the draw. Let's go Morphling. Go Morphling. Oh, I'm on the draw. No. I should have had that last Essence Flare in there. No! Essence Flare. Okay, this hand actually looks like it's fine.
It whips.
I'm going to keep this. It's got a good chunk of counter magic. I might have to let the first creature that resolves just bang me a few times. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't have to. Oh, good. Nothing. Yeah, there's like no combo card. Oh, no, there is one combo card in here. We have the Stifle. That's A-okay. Sure. You're winning. I'm at 17 now. I think
You could set him back.
sets me back too.
You got more in the deck. They're floating around.
What a terrible way of looking at things. Yeah, I'm gonna counter it.
Oh, backbreaking.
I'm hoping. That's like one less land for them to like Fire Blast. I don't know if that exchange was that good. But you know, like
fantastic.
It's you know, just chokes them more. Look, they're not even doing anything anymore. My brother's very excited.
Yes, I love it when they're locked out.
Yeah. My brother's a huge fan of Ponza.
You could say no.
I could. In fact, I might. Nah. I'm in no position that I need to.
No land. You didn't get another. Damn it.
Fire Blast online. Incinerate. So the only thing I'm concerned about letting all these spells resolve is that eventually a Mishra's Factory will be that much more powerful when a Mishra's Factory comes up. But other than that, I want to be able to counter the things that are repeatable sources of damage like this. Yeah, like this thing. We will annul it.
Yep. Ooh.
Powder Keg is fine.
It's hot.
So if they play a creature, I bet they'll play a creature into this, and then we'll be like, sure, and we just exchange. There's Barbarian Ring.
Painful.
Our life total is now at basically 2. Sorry, 9. Take 2 damage from that thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pass. I'm going to gush at the end of their turn.
Sounds good.
Ugh. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. Okay, I have to counter something.
Yep.
I have to start. I have too many counter spells in my hand.
Tap how big?
I want my life total to have some luft. Maybe we'll play Gush on our turn.
No, do it now.
The only thing, well, it's not necessarily safer. The only advantage to doing it now is I can counter a Pyroblast or something. Okay, maybe that's fine. Ooh, Sabo's Web. Ooh, I can opt.
Or opt not to. There she is.
Morphling is very slow. I'm at 7 life. All right. Let's keep a Morphling. It's very, very, very slow. We got a we got a Dreadnought. Okay, we'll play Sabo's Web too.
Shuts off those suckers.
Yeah, but they probably won't tap them for anything. But I do want to draw the card. It's not a bad card.
Not bad at all.
So we're at 7. Also, we can stifle these if they take too long. Okay, so they get 1 attack with that. So now we're at... I wish to use ability. No. Well, we can play Morphling next turn.
Heck yeah.
It'll be so goddamn weird, too.
With Blue Elemental Blast, backup. Better make this count.
This was basically like a Seal of Fire. Does it destroy creatures? Destroy each artifact and creature. Oh, okay, so I could have kept this at 0. But we have Sabo's Web. Which is fine, too. I might not even want to tap out right now for Morphling. I need like a foil or something.
Well, you got.
I need a guarantee.
You got a blue elemental.
If I tap out for this thing, I'm not gonna die horribly. Yeah, I have to. No, well, the thing is, so my fear is play Morphling, which costs a lot. They Pyroblast. I Blue Elemental Blast. It resolves. They kill me. So I think we're gonna still wait. What's our life total at? I have so much counter magic in my hand. There's like no reason to do anything. I'm gonna wait till I have like 12 mana in play with my Morphling. They can't tap these things for mana. They can just sacrifice them. Overload. Nope. Take it somewhere else. Keep that Sabo's Web. I'm effectively at 5 life. Effectively. But if their hand gets low enough... Also, there's a world where actually if they tap out on my turn, that's sort of fine. Look, see, the Barbarian Ring is dying. Okay, Sulfuric Vortex is definitely going to get countered. Okay, now they lost the Barbarian Ring. Sabo's Web doing so much work right now. So much work. Okay, it's funny. I was planning on playing Morphling right now, but now I can go play Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Yep.
As if it doesn't matter.
Get her in there.
What are my other options? Okay, yeah, and if I play Phyrexian Dreadnought and they want to interact and they lose the Barbarian Ring, and my life, anyway, I have more. My life total is higher. Oh, I never thought about this. I could put the Essence Flare on my Phyrexian Dreadnought to increase its power. That would be so... I never even thought about lines like that. That sounds so cool. So if for whatever reason my opponent goes down to a really low, like to 14, if they take 2 damage somehow, it'd be like, Essence Flare, buff up my Dreadnought. You dead. Oh, another Barbarian Ring. Grim Lavamancer.
No.
Oh, that's great, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, because I have this Powder Keg, and my Dreadnought is phased out. Okay, so we pop this. They lose the Dreadnought. They lose the Grim Lavamancer. Yeah. I don't lose my Dreadnought. Attack for 12. Well, I'm going to play the Morphling anyway. Just to send the message. Like, hey, I brought that in versus you. I thought that was a good card in this matchup. given how you're playing your deck. Sabo's web was super key, though. We would be dead if it wasn't for Sabo's web. I cannot deal with that damn factory. Aha! It can fly and everything.
Da, 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 da.
I don't have to retire.
Again.
Yeah, again. Yeah, this. So look at that. This deck apparently was made to hate on. I have to admit, my adjustments don't change anything. Oh, the Morphling was just complete win more. We were winning with this Dreadnought anyhow. Or I mean, who knows? Maybe they had 2 artifact removal spells in hand, and I can only counter 1, and the Morphling was there to finish the job. Okay. Anyway, that was round 3. Let's move on to round 4. Here for round 4, we lost the die roll for the first time. We have like 3 combo cards, but we do have an impulse to look for that Dreadnought, so I'm going to keep it. Since we lost the die roll, I bet we're up against elves, because that's just how it always works. Oh, we're not up against elves. We're up against, what, Moneyball? Is that what it's called? Could be a combo deck, too. I'll probably take our impulse away, since all 3 of these do the same damn thing.
He now knows what he's up against, that's for sure.
They know 100%. It's not even a debate. Actually, is it? Yeah, it's not a debate. There's not many decks that play Stifle and Vision Charm in the same deck. Nope. There's only one deck that does that. Oh, actually, that might not be true. I think there was another like Stiflenought deck that like splashed green. It was like some sort of it was like a Quiron Dryad Stiflenought deck. It was blue green. I thought it was very creative. I think it was played in the Premodern Championship. I don't think I'm crazy. Or maybe it was banned. Okay, they took a Stifle. What is it, a combo deck? That's the only thing I can think of if they do that. Oh, maybe they've got fetch lands. Like they're all fetch lands for days. And they don't want to get stifled over and over again. That's the only thing I can think of. Nope. But what the hell you take my stifle for? Keep drawing lands, which is terrible. We had enough lands in our opening hand. Impulse, yep. Some sort of. Oh, this actually could be Stiflenought too. There is Dimir Stiflenought out there. It's a thing. Otherwise, it's just like blue-black Psychotog, which would be hilarious because we're not really getting for all the decks in this format. Oh, there's the polluted Delta. Okay, I can't play Impulse. We got to save that. So we got to save our mana. So we can stifle this polluted Delta. They don't want it. They don't want to lose it either. They got 2 polluted Delta. Oh, I knew it. I'm not going to do anything yet because I want to threaten to counterspell. We got a Dreadnought. Okay, probably next turn I'll play Impulse and we'll do some sort of like bit of a war. Okay, I will. Do I fight a battle here? I kind of want to fight a battle. They're saying that like I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Cause I could go now Dreadnought, Stifle, Vision Charm. Yeah, okay. Do you know what? We'll save our Stifle. Got another island. So I guess the plan will be, I mean, depending on what they do, we impulse at end of turn. Intuition. Some sort of reanimator deck. Very likely. Oh, accumulated knowledge. Sure. You want knowledge? Go for it. Knowledge is power, so they say. You don't want to do anything?
Good.
Okay, time to impulse, and then on our next turn we'll probably gush or something. Okay, you can draw a bunch of cards. Sure. You're full-handed. Now, what do you want to do? That's right, you want to do nothing. We got a Daze, Mishra's Factory, another Vision. I think I would just take more Vision Charms. Okay, with a bunch of Vision Charms. Any order? Our opponent's still not doing anything. And they're at 7 cards. It's the worst thing that could happen here. I play Dreadnought. They probably don't counter. But then I play Stifle. Then they do counter. Then I play Vision Charm. So they Vision Charm. They say I have less resources than them. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. Sure, you can opt. Let's wait till we have 7. Let's wait till we have like 8 cards in our hand, and they have 7, and then we go for it. And so far, we've got like a pretty good sculpted hand. Oh, I forgot about this stupid card. That is rude, but it's fine. Or maybe it's not fine. Yeah, I keep forgetting about Duress. And they knew about Vision Charm and Stifle in our hand.
Bye, Dreadnought. Bye-bye.
No, they can't take Dreadnought. They can only take a non-land, non-creature card, which we have many. I don't actually do it. Maybe I should have just fired off Gush there. Float 2, Gush. Why not? Oh, they didn't even take it. Took a Vision Charm because they have that much removal. Ooh. Okay, let's opt. I'm gonna look for a counter spell. Got a Gush. Okay, I'm just gonna let this resolve. You wanna take my other Gush? By all means. Took the other Vision Charm. They know we have Bubkiss in her hand too, which is terrible. Now what?
Play to your outs.
I guess we just go back to passing the turn back and forth. They definitely have some sort of removal. Hopefully this is Dr. Teeth and they just walked into a top deck counterspell. Although I'm pretty sure they have their own like counter magic. Hilarious if they don't. Awesome. That was awesome.
Feels bad for him.
Okay, they thought that was the time to go for it. What about us? I don't think it's time to go for it yet. Or we could find out. I mean, if the top 3 cards are gas, maybe it's time. Because I can gush into them. We do get a foil. Doesn't excite me a whole lot, though. Because it's just one answer. Damn, I really wish I could take this foil and then just fetch the other cards away. I do want that foil. What's in your hand? Okay, I don't think unless they have counterspell. It just seems like they have some removal. Okay, like what's in your hand? 4 cards. It could be a bunch of lands. They haven't missed any land drops. Is it like just a bunch of removal spells? A bunch of edicts?
You have a chat there, ask him. What's in your hand, man? What do you got?
Yeah, what's going on here? And they felt compelled to go for it right then and there. The alternative is that they have a bunch of Psychotogs. They have Psychotogs everywhere. Okay, this is here. I sort of want to shuffle. But I mean, foil in hand is better than a foil in the bush. Okay, do you know what? We're just going to go for it. Yeah, it looks like they have a counterspell. Oh, yeah, I played a land already. That's fine. Look, it really feels like they have a counterspell. And if they do, that'll be a problem because I can't protect versus a removal spell as a follow-up. But I'm not doing anything anyway. Oh, I get to draw a card. Sick. Is it any good? No. No. It's useless.
He's opting. He knows he needs something now. Did he get it?
I mean, opt on the main phase is a sign of weakness. Okay, that's a sign of weakness. Tapping out on your turn. Oh, they found something. Oh, it's powder keg. Oh, that's still bad. Okay, now I need...
Well, you got one turn anyway.
I get one turn to smack. Shoot. Factor Fiction is nice. So when do I play this card? Now?
Yeah.
And then you play Powder Keg. And then you basically know it's in my hand next turn.
Do it. Play it.
Yeah, I better do it now. Hope they don't have foiler days. Okay. Discarding Salvo's Web. Okay. We're all throwing away tons of resources. But I have no resources. You and I know that this is all I got. This is all I got in hand. It's just a bunch of stupid islands. A bunch of stupid islands. But you know what would save us here? What card would save us here? What would be a pretty good card?
Mishra's Factory.
Mishra's Factory would be boss. Okay, Mishra's Factory is not boss if Teeth is on the battlefield already. Dr. Teeth.
He went to medical school.
He went to some, yeah, well, maybe dentistry. Although, doesn't look like he brushes, personally. Should practice what he preaches. Have you ever heard of Colgate? Oh, damn. The fourth accumulated knowledge. The fourth accumulated knowledge. Portent into a bunch of good cards.
Yeah, everything.
Boop. Boop, boop. Putting Phyrexian Dreadnought on top so that it can't get hit by Duress. Do I have a land drop for the turn? I do! I'm pretty sure I'm going to die to the Psychotog, though, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. I cannot fathom a world where I win this game. Like, I'm going to play this Phyrexian Dreadnought next turn. I'm going to play this Phyrexian Dreadnought. I'm going to stifle it. And I have to get through, like, every single counterspell in their deck. Every removal spell in their deck. Like, everything. The whole kit and caboodle.
It's possible.
Yeah, well. Possible is not likely. Where's my Chain of Vapor? I never have Chain of Vapor in these spots. Is there any, like, strategic reason to, like, go all in here? Like, or I guess maybe from their perspective, the longer you wait, the more likely... the longer you wait, the more likely I could draw a Chain of Vapor. So, like, just get all the damage in while you can. Do they have perfect information? So they discard 7 cards, can go to 9. Okay, so they can go for a kill here. I'm not F6ing. Vendetta. That's an old card? Where did that come from? What set is Vendetta from? Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. Oh, Masks block. That's right. I guess they are just going for the kill. That's fine. So this deck is a little extra stacked for us. Just a smidge, though. We'll definitely bring in the Morphlings here. And hopefully it works.
Damn.
Damn. Okay, cards we want. Chant creature gets ++2/+0 at the beginning of the upkeep. Put up -1/-0. So that will trigger. They can discard a card. They can hit me. I'll probably die if I bring that in. Morphling is good. Powder Keg will be good. Sabo's Web will be useless. They have their own. Is that it? Is there any artifacts or enchantments? Yeah, I'm so good with game 1, but I don't know how to sideboard games 2 and 3 for a lot of these decks. Well, I'm just going to look up a random blue-black Psychotog deck. They have a null in the sideboard. They have... Oh, actually, a null could hit Powder Keg. They have a Zombie Infestation. Some decks might have Zombie Infestation in the sideboard. The null doesn't seem to have a lot of targets. I think the key card we're bringing in here is Morphling. Okay, cards we don't want to bring. I guess Chain of Vapor is going to be good. Sort of. This is a great spot. I wonder how good Daze is. Like, we're always sort of tight on mana, but I'm just always assuming my opponent is not going to tap. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't like Daze in any matchup where they can see my hand, and our opponent will duress us. Oh. I think that's such a blunder. So you keep Daze in, and, like, they see what you have. And, like, we're going to have to go the long game, aren't we? We're going to have to go the long game. We're going to have to be patient.
Patience, Iago.
Yeah. Patience. Other than that, I don't know what to bring. I don't know what to bring in. Or to change.
Blew my mind to learn that wasn't Gilbert Gottfried's real voice.
What?
That really annoying voice that he always did.
Oh.
That's not his real, yeah. He just did that for years.
So what, like in an interview, he just talks normal like a regular human being?
Yeah, yeah. But he didn't do that much after he adopted that persona.
Well, I have to take something out. I'll take out an impulse, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what to remove. I sort of like the idea of impulse. It's got a bunch of lands. I'm just going to keep it. And Stifle will be used strategically to... I will definitely target their lands now. The less lands that they have, the less power that they have. It's not going to be a problem in this game. Just drew Portent. Might as well play it. Don't really like any of these cards, but don't want to throw any of them away. We'll keep... you know what? I'm not even going to keep the Dreadnought. Keep the foil and the island. And then I might impulse over the Dreadnought. My opponent, 20 minutes into the match, says, "Hi, good luck." I could have used it earlier, opponent, in my opinion. You know what? I don't know how big of a deal this is, but by playing Portent on my second turn, it almost signifies that I don't have counterspell. Almost, might not, because like the turn 2 is like probably the safest turn that I can go that route.
Only if they're paying that much attention.
Have to assume my opponents pay attention. Okay, opponent's not doing anything. I'll draw the Dreadnought. Oh, they're discarding to hand size. That's great, actually. That's really, really good. No, I don't think I'm ready to go for this Dreadnought right now. Oh, excellent. Stifle that for sure. I probably will fight over it too. I could impulse, or I can foil. Okay, let's impulse first for information. I got another stifle. Yeah, let's just go get another stifle. Any order? Come on, land. I sort of want just land, and then I can play this Morphling. Should I just slam Morphling? Okay, they top deck that land, right? Yeah, they missed a land drop for the first few turns. Okay, let's just go Morphling. Get around counter magic. Probably don't have a removal spell.
Just get her on the board.
If they foil it. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to see. Well, they might have.
Now they're way behind.
No, but they might play like Swamp Vendetta. That'd be terrible. How many one-mana removal spells? Wow, the Morphling!
Screenshot that.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of a crappy screenshot. The damn Morphling on the battlefield. Almost flawless victory here. Look, they have nothing on the board.
Yeah, I know. People will scratch their heads and wonder, what happened?
I don't know why there's no love for I like this card. There's no love for Morphling. There are people who play Morphling. Hell, I could probably play Morphling and Brain Freeze if I knew how Brain Freeze worked. I'm a huge fan of Morphling. Morphling is awesome. Well, we didn't learn anything this game, so just submit it, click it back.
We learned that Morphling is OP.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Steamrolled him.
This hand is fine-ish. Keep. It's got another Morphling in it. Oh, they're going to go for the swamp immediately. Not going to dick around this time. Oh no, they know about my Morphling now. What do you want? The counterspell or the powder keg? Can't have both. If you take my counterspell, I'll just play powder keg turn 2. You can't even counterspell because you have a swamp in play. Unless you have mana leak in the deck. You know, I find Daze to be so weak. Why don't we just play like Mana Leak over that? Just out of curiosity for the Stiflenought players. I mean, there's times and places for Daze, and that's why there's only 2 in the deck. But still. What was up with that? Tap the land. A little excited there. What was up with that? Well, if this gets hit by Daze, then it gets hit by Daze. I just can't do anything about that.
Didn't happen.
I'd love it if they played Dr. Teeth and it was... they just have to play into this keg. Because they have several Dr. Teeth. Duress away. Duress, 1 turn too slow. But I love to keep you updated with my Morphling. Oh, you have a powder keg to defeat my powder keg. It's meta, so meta. Or do you want the powder keg to defeat my Morphling? That would be even more meta. Ooh, a stifle. I can stifle your powder keg. That's meant to beat my powder keg.
It's a race.
sure. I wonder, maybe they just want to slam a Sekatog here? If they can do it? Nope. Okay, they have less lands in play. Stifle, Impulse, and lands. Maybe I just want... What do I want? What could Stifle do for me now? Anything? I hits the Powder Keg. So I protect my Powder Keg from their Powder Keg. Maybe I just want Impulse, though. I can blow up their Powder Keg in response. It's almost tempting. I don't have any good way to protect this guy, though.
With your words.
I think I'm going to take another Stifle. Or maybe I should take a Counterspell. I'm going to take Counterspell. Now, I would prefer to draw some lands here. I think I keep the Powder Keg now at 2. Oh no, maybe I do want it at 3. So that if Dr. Teeth arrive, I can just destroy him immediately. Immediate destruction. This Cumulative Knowledge only draws 1 card. That's fine. Whoever has more land drops might win this game. What's interesting is, what is going on here? What? What? They're ticking the Powder Keg to 3 to deal with the Morphling.
They're gonna get there.
They will. That's so funny. I thought the whole point of Powder Keg was just to beat up on my Powder Keg. No, I'm wrong. I don't have enough mana to play Phyrexian Dreadnought and 2 counterspells, so I'm not even gonna try. That's so funny. Okay, Morphling, apparently you're cooked. Do you have a phase-out ability? I don't think so. I do have the Stifle, though, for a Powder Keg, but I need a lot more lands for that. That's so funny.
Huh.
Multiple Phyrexian Dreadnoughts are not that good. I mean, they're just downright bad, actually. So funny. Are you going to keep at 4? Just in case I have Mastercore in my deck? Which is possible. Vision Charm. I might have to play a Phyrexian Dreadnought. Just because I'm going to go to discard to hand size soon. Maybe I should have kept my Powder Keg at 2 for some reason.
You got tons of stuff. Get one on the board.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go for it. Because, like, if they counterspell this, fine. I'm actually okay with that. Fine. I'm totally fine with that. Do I do it again?
Yes.
No, wait. Because I have to deal with like all their interaction on my turn and then all the interaction on their turn. I just can't do it. Where are my lands? Where are my lands? Well, I could go for it. And then, like, whatever they do on their turn, like, whatever. And then that's less resources against my Morphling.
That's right.
And, like, they can't play a Dr. Teeth because I have a Powder Keg. Let's start with... Yeah, we'll start with a Stifle.
Stifle.
Sure. I will let resolve. Okay, I'll let resolve. And then next Vision Charm. Then I don't even have to worry about this till next turn. Okay.
He's dumping a lot of resources.
Yes. That resolves. Yes, let's do this again. And then if somehow I need to, I can stifle it, but maybe I should just stifle the ability, actually.
It sticks.
Yeah, thank God. And this Powder Keg is at 4. Looks very weird. Look at the psychological benefit of having Morphling in your deck. You put Morphling in your deck so your opponents waste their Powder Kegs to tick it up to 5. The big misdirection. The biggest of misdirections, really. You know, okay, I feel stupid. Like, I'm saving the Stifle for this thing. Like, why? It's completely pointless. I should have just played Stifle again and then have 2 of those. I could have had Counterspell, and Vision Charm to protect my Dreadnought here. Oh, what did they do, actually? Decline to use Portent's ability. Okay, so they found something good. Something useful, anyhow. I'm getting the lands now. Okay, we'll play the land.
This is going to hurt opponent. Bite a pencil.
Oh, they fetched. Okay, well. Okay, so they did find one card that they liked. They have it in hand. Yeah, so if I played Stifle and they countered it, then I could have 2 counter spells ready. Like, protecting this Morphling from this Powder Keg is pointless. I could add 3 protection spells for this Phyrexian Dreadnought. Oh, wow, they just ate it. They just ate the whole thing. They're in really bad shape. Then why did they decline to use the ability? Why? Are they trying to set up for this turn or something? What's going on this turn?
Biggest misclick of all time.
Gush resolves.
Yes, dump your lands. I'll love to see it.
Can play a Dr. Teeth. It's fine with me. Duress. We're gonna lose the counterspell anyway, but I want to keep the Stifle.
That's right.
Just in case I need it for this Powder Keg, for this Morphling.
3, 2, 1. No.
This is their big turn. They're going for a big turn here. This is big turn time.
Unless they got an Emrakul in hand, I don't think it's going to be big enough.
What the hell is this? You enchant creature. You control enchanted creature.
No, absolutely not. You do not control enchanted creature.
This Morphling is going to play a role here. Okay, so I assume this is going to get countered. Yeah, they're going to take our Dreadnought. Dreadnought is theirs.
Does he have to sacrifice things?
No, they're just taking it. Interesting. So now I play Morphling. I sort of need a land so I can protect Morphling. They play Powder. I mean, I have to hope my opponent has no counter magic. So that's the key here. Our powder keg, all of our powder kegs are at these stupid numbers. If my powder keg was at 2, I could blow up this powder keg. Their powder keg is slightly smarter than my powder keg. I sort of want to land. What did they do with their portent? Use portent. They shuffled. All right, desperation. That's what I need. That's what I need to see. I will not use my powder keg. That's not what I wanted to see. So my only okay, but they probably don't have removal, because they would have just used like, well, maybe, I mean, if they have control magic, I guess the idea is don't use removal.
Just get her out there.
It's going to resolve. Actually, do you know what? Vendetta would kill them, because I could buff up my Morphling. That would be hilarious. Play Vendetta. Do it. Just do it. Okay, this is what I saved all this crap for. Really, the Stifle should never have existed. Like, 'cause I was supposed to have that Vision Charm for this, and then I could have, and probably, yeah, I would. Well, I don't know if I'd win easily, but I would win. Also, this powder keg should probably be at 2. I was not. I didn't know I needed to crack my powder keg to beat my opponent's powder keg.
You're getting whooped by your own Phyrexian Dreadnought.
I know, and I can't even draw a card to answer it. This is terrible, and I can't defeat control magic.
Oh.
Important myself. I think I'm looking for Chain of Vapor or Bust. Oh, it is. It is. Okay, I found Chain of Vapor. That's pretty good. Okay, and all these cards are amazing. So actually I want Gush on top, right? You may return 2 islands you control, then pay the mana cost. I can Vision Charm my own thing. It would phase out, but we'll get whatever. It's better than dying. Okay, so we want Vision Charm, Chain, Gush. Don't use the ability. Yes. Okay.
Stop it, upkeep.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna be an upkeep stop anyway because I draw a card. Okay, I draw my card. I get a Gush. They might counter this knowing that, like, my next... I mean, if they have a counter spell, I can't beat that anyway. I can't play around that. Feels like I have a counter spell. It's too bad to lose this game. It was a very nice game. It was a really, really, really cool game if I lose this. Okay, now we chain our own Dreadnought back to hand. We do have Vision Charm to replay it. And if not... The hell is this? Oh, it's just foil. Okay, in that case, I have to stay alive here.
Yep.
Mill 4 cards. Actually, how many cards do you have left? 29? That's a lot of cards. Arguably too many cards. Okay, target artifact will phase out.
For the love of God, you better not have anything.
And you just need to live another turn. Oh, there we go. Oh! No, hold on. No, when you phase something out, the aura stays on. I don't know why I put it back on my side of the field. I got so excited. It's like, wow, this Phyrexian Dreadnought's on my side of the field. So, like, when you phase something out, it keeps all auras. Opponent says, good game. No, don't resign.
No, don't. Just let him do whatever he wants.
I'm just going to put good game. Question mark. It's yours? No, it's not.
Don't tell him that.
It's not. My opponent's like, it's yours.
You're not. You don't have to give. You don't have to tell him nothing.
Okay, based on my brother's. Oh no, they're gonna find out the Phyrexian Dreadnought is Well, what happens here? So what's the interaction? Do I actually get to... Does it come back, or is it going to come back on my opponent's side? Let's see what happens. No, yeah, I assume it went back on my opponent's side. Yeah, my opponent now goes, oh! Yeah, that's what I assumed. Yeah, Mitgo visually made it look like it was mine again. Good on you to not resign yet. Winky face. I feel like yours till... Yeah. yeah, it's so I got excited for a second, but then logically I'm like, no, this control manager is not supposed to leave anywhere. Feel like I got some moves. No, I got too many lands. No, I punted. Unfortunately, okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna say good games. I have nothing. There's no reason for my opponent not to attack. This was my game to lose. There was 2 big mistakes I made. I should not have kept my stuff. First off, I should never have ticked the powder keg up to 3. It's completely It wasn't completely pointless. I wanted the option to pop it on my opponent's turn if they have a Psychotog out, so that they don't have any room to interact with it. But it wasn't worth as much, given that my opponent had a powder keg on the battlefield, although I didn't really expect that they were going to go up to Morphling numbers. And the second thing is, when we were playing the Dreadnought in the first place, I should have wasted my Stifle to try to protect it and kept my Vision Charms, and let my opponent burn like a bunch of counter spells on the Vision Charms. Anyway, so this was definitely a winnable game. Was this in 2 games or 3? It looks like it was in 3 games because the games went long. What match is it? Oh yeah, Morphling won game 2.
I still can't.
Morphling might have been able to win game 3 too if I played my cards right.
Still can't believe he whooped you with your own Dreadnought.
Yeah, that happens. With nice sideboard card. That was round 4. So far we're 0 for 2 versus Psychotog, 2 for 0 versus Burn. Let's see what we get for round 5. Round 5, we won the die roll, so we're very lucky with die rolls. Unfortunately, not so lucky with the score. Sounds fine, we'll keep it. It's like a billion cantrips, and we have one combo card. So we'll play Island Pass, Opt, and then play... Oh, no. Sorry. It's Portent. There's no reason to Opt first. I didn't see it. I just thought... I thought it was another impulse. Stifle, Vision Charm. Okay, we will take... Oh, wait a minute. I can only take 1. You know... Okay, we'll keep the Vision. Do I keep any of these? Or do I just shuffle? Maybe the correct thing is to just shuffle. Use Portent's ability, yes. I thought I was going to keep 1, but I'm like, you know what, maybe I don't actually want any of those cards. Because the priority is that we find... I like, honestly, you should just find counter magic or to stall the game, and lands or the Dreadnought. Dark Ritual. Hippie? Oh, yep, it's Hippie. And we did find our days.
What is this creature?
Hypnotic Spectre.
I like that picture.
A classic. It's a specter, not a dragon, apparently. Looks like a dragon.
It's cute.
Okay, well, that was a beating for them.
I want that thing as a pet.
Creature enters. Target opponent discards a card.
Ugh.
I guess I'll discard Impulse. Actually, no. Let's Opt first. Maybe I'll have a worse card. Put Opt on the bottom. Draw foil. I'll discard foil. Seems like a worse card. Ooh. Is it worth just throwing it out there? I would say no. We should wait at least 1 turn. See if we can find a little bit of protection. Just a little bit. Not a lot of protection, just a little bit of protection. Because this is a mono black deck. Ugly. Okay, sure. Can see our hand. We'll lose the Stifle, but Oh, we have Impulse. Go help find another one. Can't get our Dreadnought. Took the Impulse. The hell is that all about?
He's afraid.
No, that's a sign that they're not afraid. Opponent is not afraid at all.
Think he's flexing?
Could have taken the Stifle. I guess we'll take a Gush. That is very concerning.
He's flexing on you.
Could be. I'll wait one more turn, and then we'll just go for it. They're holding up a bunch of mana.
I heard they built a Misha's factory in real life.
What are you talking about? Well, they have their own factory. Factory versus factory here. Kurt's Scroll, sure.
Why does everybody play with that version of the artwork?
It's cheaper, probably. Oh, well, okay, the rental services you don't have control over. Sometimes you don't have control over the art. And second reason, if you want to own the card, they might be cheaper than the original. Okay, our opponent has 2 cards in hand. We Dreadnought, Stifle. They use a removal. We Vision Charm. Do you have another removal spell? And oh, they didn't want to attack because of the Mishra's Factory, or they didn't want to waste removal on it. Do I wait one more turn? Like, how long do I want to wait here? I would like to set up a situation where I Gush, replay a land, and then go for it. That would be ideal. Okay, one more turn. One more turn. It's dangerous versus Moneyball. It can be dangerous. It can be super dangerous. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of zombies you control. You draw X cards, so you just gain, you draw 2 cards a turn. It's a lot of cards. More cards than I want you to draw. How many zombies do you have? Fortunately, Mishra's Factory looks like a zombie. Everyone working there is a zombie.
Read the quote on this thing he's casting.
Her voice is damnation, unyielding, and certain. Phage, the untouchable.
Well, you're banned now. Not so untouchable anymore, are you?
Phage was never banned.
That's
Flage.
Oh.
That's the Boros creature. Phage is the mono black. I know the names are they sound identical. I'm not gonna lie, I want to counter this thing. So if I Gush, if I float 2, Gush, I replay a land, I can still go Dreadnought, Stifle, Vision Charm. I really want to counter. Like, the number one way you lose to these decks is
resign.
The number one way you lose to these decks is they just draw enough cards, and but there's a lot of creatures in the deck. Okay, I'm gonna let it resolve. Maybe you'll even end up killing them.
That's the thing about greed.
No, don't be greedy.
You can never just take a little bit.
It goes on top.
Always.
I know.
It's the curse of the blue deck, in fact. Me bow.
I have 2 Stifles, in fact. Okay, we play our Dreadnought. Play Stifle on our Dreadnought. And unfortunately waste a mana. Or whatever.
Meow, chubby meatball.
So I just have to hope that they don't have... Oh, yeah, I got a Wasteland for my Mishra's Factory, huh? Alright, it's dead. It's dead. I just have to hope there's not 2 removal spells here. Oh, you have an Edict. How very cute. So what am I thinking of here? I can Vision Charm or Counterspell. If I Vision Charm, maybe I should go for the Vision Charm. And the reason is that if my opponent has a sorcery, I don't know why they would have a sorcery speed. Okay, I'll just Vision Charm. This is the best thing to do. Counterspell, Vision Charm, Counterspell, Vision Charm. Counterspell, Vision Charm. Okay, Vision Charm. Talk myself into it.
You want to be on the stream, chubby meatball?
I just have to hope no two removal spells. Okay, Edict resolves. And that's the thing about Factory. Like, that Factory protects you versus Edicts, like versus decks like this. Okay, I'm going to get hit for 4. Ooh, and the Nantuko Shade. Can that kill me? What is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a lot of damage. Not enough damage, though. Actually, you know what I'm going to do?
Bop 'em.
I think I'm going to, like... How much damage? This can get +1/+1, so you can give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just trying to see if they can kill the Phyrexian Dreadnought. They can't. I think I'm going to stifle this ability.
Yep.
So that they only draw 1 card. And how many other zombies are there here anyway?
Sorry, bud.
Well, I'm not, but whatever.
Highlight this Nantuko Shade card. I like that artwork.
You like my brother likes the classic artwork. I think a lot of pre-modern players would be very happy to hear that. Why even bother attacking? I don't even get it. Oh, I get they might have something in hand.
Yeah, the middle finger to throw at you.
Because otherwise, what's the most they could block for? So they could activate Mishra's Factory. That's 3 toughness. So this is 5, 8, 11, 12. Oh, they could kill this thing. They actually could kill the Dreadnought if they did the math. I didn't even realize that. So actually, I needed to save the Stifle for one of these abilities. I made a mistake. I assume this is an Edict. This has to be. They're fiddling with their cards like it is. Oh, it's another Shade. Can they just soak up a bunch of damage then? Is that the idea? Okay, what if I counter? Okay, if I counter this, activate, block, lose 6. It's not good enough. So I actually want this thing to resolve. I got a foil, so this is basically unlosable from this point.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
I will get ahead of myself here.
The client is about to crash. Schedule maintenance. He did it again, Phyrexian Dreadnought.
Okay, soak up a bunch of damage so you don't die. Yeah. One more. Go to 1.
Ooh.
And I mean, it's just, the game is just locked. It's like locked. I don't even need to play this card. I do want to draw some cards and put a land onto the battlefield. We'll Portent. Oh, so I can target my opponent here. Well, you may have this on the bottom and a bunch of glorious lands on top. Use Portent's ability? No. They may keep that. Oh, that's junk. Chain of April can go to the bottom. I don't need that card. Impulse, fine, pass.
Yeah, I suppose it is kind of locked.
Actually, did I calculate that properly? Okay, so they draw land. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so close. No, it's not enough though. Because I remember the Mishra's Factory can buff itself to absorb some damage. Oh, it's terrible. They can then sacrifice a land. The Chain of Vapor says you bounce something.
Yeah, I know, and then they can do it to you, but you got it. Game goes on.
Anyway, we won. Okay, so the Moneyball is supposed to have a great matchup versus Stifle. I don't know. You guys have watched. I haven't lost to this deck yet. if anyone's been watching my videos. So if you want to beat Moneyball, you just play my version of the deck, or just squeeze some Morphlings in there. I don't know, between Morphling and Mishra's Factory. Okay, one thing I also do is I get rid of days. That's the other thing that I do that I don't see a lot of other people doing. This is a Sabo's Web matchup because they do have their own factory. And if we bring, I think I'm gonna keep factory in, despite it being a non-bow with Sabo's Web, because at the very least, even though it's tapped, even if we like non-bow ourselves and Mishra's Factory is tapped, I can still activate it to sacrifice it to the edicts. So that is fine. Essence Flare is, I think we want Essence Flare. That can hit a Hypnotic Spectre. I think we want Powder Keg. What do we not want? I don't think I want Chain of Vapor. I don't think. Might not even want foil. It's just some massive 2-for-1. I can't remember what I've done in the past. Or did I just get rid of cantrips? I can't remember. There is a world where you do want some hard counters versus this deck. Is it better than the cantrips? Anything with card advantage is good. This is a hard counter. Is there anything else worth taking out though? I have to always play with the assumption that I'm top decking and I have like nothing in hand. I just got nothing. I got
very stressful way to play.
Squadouche. A null can counter Phyrexian Arena, which is very important. Oh, it can also counter Curse Scroll, which is semi-important, not super important. Phyrexian Arena is like live or die. Man, I don't remember how I sideboarded in the previous games. Did I just get rid of cantrips? What did I do? I don't even know what I did. Okay, we'll just submit this then, and hope that's good enough. I feel like I should have a null, but can't squeeze it in there. I'm just gonna be more focused on the permanents. We got our Morphling, which is nice. Factor Fiction is also good if we can curve out into it. The key, honestly, game one was a bit lucky, because if you rewind, like what we preordained, right? No, not we portented, and we like found a daze, and if that daze didn't happen, we would have died to that Hypnotic Spectre. It would have been so OP there, too OP in fact.
Just in time.
It was, yeah. So I mean, I shouldn't say like, I try to be objective about my games and my wins, and of course we do have the days in our deck. I mean, it could, and maybe even foil would have been good enough. I'll keep this hand. Maybe even foil was good enough. Okay. Looks like we're up against another hippie. Oh, Withered Wretch into a duress. Okay, that's fine. That is not a very dangerous start. This is literally a 2/2.
This man fell over.
Yeah, I don't think that's the guy who's attacking, though. Interesting, they took the Portent. I guess they have another duress for the Factor Fiction somewhere down the line. Funny, the guy standing doesn't even look like a 2/2. Looks like a 1/1. I've seen 1/1s with more bulk on them than this.
Yeah, the guy on the floor.
All right, they're going super 2/2 beat down here. Maybe it'll work too. Cabal Therapy. Well, that's our cue to get rid of these opts. I can put this on top, actually, to deal with the stupid Withered Wretch.
You wretch.
I don't know if they'll take the Factor Fiction or the Morphling.
Is Thoughtseize not legal in this format?
Yeah, definitely not. They are going to go for our opt.
Thoughtseize is like Lord of Atlantis. It's been around since forever.
Would you like to sacrifice your Withered Wretch to deal with my Essence Flare? Oh, Essence Flare is bad. Well, sorry. Yeah, knowing that they played Cabal Therapy, Essence Flare was very bad because now if I put Essence Flare, like our opponent has to sacrifice it to Cabal Therapy. Oh, it was very stupid. It was a stupid choice. So maybe I'm not gonna play Essence Flare. Maybe I'm just gonna wait it out. I gotta wait until they actually pop this thing. Counterspell is great. Can't play it yet though. Keep everything because I just want to make my land drops.
Just want to make my land drops.
No, don't play Nantuko something. Just don't play cards. That's all.
That's right. Keep them in your hand.
And the longer this Essence Flare is in my hand, the worse it gets. Ooh, interesting. They know my whole hand, so they can go for Factor Fiction. They can go for Morphling here. Anything but Essence Flare. Yeah, this was a punt. Keeping that on top. Very silly. It's fine to keep this if I didn't know about Cabal Therapy, but the Cabal Therapy was on the stack. I mean, one thing I could do is just force the action. Oh, they would actually they would have to play Cabal Therapy next turn. If they wait to the following turn, then the thing will die. Cabal Therapy is a sorcery. So, I mean, if I do play Essence Flare, they just have one turn to do this. What? What happened there? Okay, are you sacking this thing now? What's going on here? You have like Phyrexian Arena, and you're like, okay, if my opponent just has nothing left, I can win here. No? Okay, I got Counterspell now. I got backup here.
Gonna get that Morphling into play.
It's a card that they do not know about. Well, what I really want in play is the Factor Fiction. Because that's just value. Sure, take my graveyard. From their perspective, my graveyard might matter because of, what's it called? The blue card that I don't use that I'm playing Factor Fiction for. The X one that uses cards from your graveyard. Would you F off? Okay, if you want to take anything from my hand, you have to sack that creature and play. Simple as that. I wonder, is there one card? Nah, I think they know everything in my hand. Well, they've got one good card left in hand. You're going to my turn? Were you nuts? I guess they just value that creature too much. Factor Fiction looks too strong here. Well, okay, one advantage for them, I guess, is if I Factor Fiction, then they know what's in my hand, and they could stack everything appropriately. Maybe, maybe that's the plan. Oh, Misha's Factory's online. That's another creature to be sacked to Cabal Therapy. In theory. Do you have 4 Cabal Therapies? Is that what happened this game?
He's got 5, actually.
It's a million Cabal Therapies.
Somehow he got away with it.
Well, this will be interesting. Okay, well, I have to Factor Fiction now. But they'll get to stack everything. Oh! Interesting, actually. So I guess what they... Okay, I assume the best pile is Morphling and 2 counter spells. And then Stifle Dreadnought. Because if I take the Morphling and 2 counter spells, then I'll lose my entire hand. So I actually have to take the Stifle Dreadnought pile. Or did they just want to have Dreadnought in one pile and Stifle in the 2 counter spells in the other one? That was a bad one. This was a bad fact or fiction. That was such a bad fact or fiction. Oh, I think they're seeing it. You want to give me all 4 of those, I'll take it. I'm fine with that. Oh, I guess it would end up being the same though if I take the 4 cards. So they'll go Cabal Therapy. They'll name Morphling. They could sack the other thing, name Counterspell. And then yeah, I guess the result is the same. Cuz I'll just be left with a Stifle in the end. Okay, we'll choose pile 1. Lose everything. That was maybe rock bottom. The absolute rock bottom for cards to find off of a fact or fiction. To find our 1 of Morphling left in the deck. What is the last card in their hand? What could that be? Oh, I guess it's a 4 card. I guess it's a 4 mana card. Could be a 4 mana card. Okay, do you want to sack this to get rid of my counter spells? And risk me top decking a Dreadnought? You can't risk me top decking Morphling because they're all in the graveyard now. Yeah, they're thinking about it. And the thing is, if they don't go for it now, then I can counterspell the therapy in the future. On the other hand, they might feel compelled. If I don't know how they look at this matchup, but like from their perspective, maybe they're like, this 2/2 is actually worth more in play than not. Because it's a 6-turn. It's a 6-turn clock. I do need Phyrexian Dreadnought. It's like Phyrexian Dreadnought or bust. Sure, exile all my cards. I don't care. Okay, I need to.
You'll care later.
I need to auto this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna die in 6 turns. So we need to find a Dreadnought very, very fast. But if we do, we probably just win. That was great. That was good. Not bad. Do I want to keep a random card in my hand to discard? Maybe not in this case. Just keep both counterspells up. Because they, an interesting thing. So good thing about Powder Keg is they could sack this thing to the Cabal Therapy. But if they do that, then the Powder Keg stays. Unlike the Essence Flare. Actually, I needed to play that land because if I want to protect versus a spell that they're going to play, then I need to counter the Cabal Therapy to counter the future card. Factory is a beauty. Oh, they could add Wasteland in their hand. That could be a card, which is actually good because I have Stifle. Wait, sorry, not good. It is fine because I have Stifle. So this is where I would assume the Withered Wretch is going to pop itself. Or sorry, pop for a Cabal Therapy. No? Well, I'm not going to let you play Cabal Therapy then. That was great.
Can't tell if that was sarcasm or not.
Let's see what we draw here, to be honest. If we draw a Dreadnought, maybe we can just win. We do not draw a Dreadnought. We do not win. Do I go for a beatdown?
Yeah, pop this sucker.
How much removal do you have? I could count. Oh, actually, I mean, if they, I could Vision Charm. Sure, let's go for a beat. Let's start beating our opponent down. I have a lot of mana. I got a lot of resources. Okay, pop keg. I mean, I guess our opponent has like more 2-drops in their hands, so they were just. I mean, maybe that's possible, but then you still have to get through the counter spells, though. Oh, I see. So if you sack it to get through the counter spells, then sack to get through the counter spells, then the keg is still on the battlefield for like Nantuko Shade or some crap like that. Diabolic Edict. Do I? I'm thinking like, can I really win with this factory? Because I can Vision Charm and keep it. Seems so bad. Okay, we'll keep it for now. Ugh. No, you know what? Okay, well, I think that's fine. It'll die.
See you later, factory.
It did its job. We're just gonna wait for a Dreadnought.
All those workers got laid off.
There's a lot of Dreadnoughts in the deck. Obviously, everything has to get countered from here. Got a Portent. Can we find Shrimp Man? Found Shrimp Man. Okay. Put Essence Flare on bottom. Dreadnought on bottom. Portent on top. Used Portent's ability. No. Land, pass, and looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I think. Cursed Scroll. Ooh, okay, we have to do some calculations here.
Big numbers.
Okay, so you can hit me for 2. I play Dreadnought next turn. No, I gotta counter this. Oh, this thing's gonna kill me. Or I could stifle it. It's a pretty good card, actually. It's a pretty good card. Choose a card name, then reveal a card at random from your hand. If they just play land, show me card, that's a problem.
Just counterspell it. You'll be a lot happier.
Okay, I have to hope my opponent doesn't have, what's it called, another Hypnotic Spectre. They can play a lot of things, but I don't really want to see. Well, Hypnotic Spectre might be less dangerous. Okay, let's Portent again, myself. Looking for protection. None of that's protection. Any order. Use Portent's ability, yes. Shuffle it away. Okay, Dreadnought. Play Stifle. Hope our opponent doesn't have removal. If they do, we have 1 Vision Charm. Okay, if this goes till... Okay, that's good. That card should be very good. Ooh, that's spicy. That's very spicy, actually. Life totals are low here. Oh, I see. Okay, they don't know either of the cards in our hand, right? Would they go for Vision Charm now? How many Vision Charms in the graveyard? They might. Okay, I'm going to just have to let it resolve. I don't think they know about this Vision Charm.
No.
Counters. I think that's a pretty poor choice, because we went through how many? 1, 2. How many other ones? What's in our exile pile? There's 2 in the graveyard. There's a 3rd one over here. There's literally 1 counterspell in our deck. I don't think that was worth going for.
He did. Well, about to get beat down.
Yeah, if we can get this far, I mean, this looks like we're in the clear here. Don't know how we're losing at this point. I mean, unless our opponent has 2 removal spells and this Fact or Fiction really bricks. Okay, so let's... Okay, how many... I have 7 mana. Let's start. Start with Fact or Fiction. It's not a very useful Fact or Fiction.
I think this is rock bottom.
That was bad. That was terrible. I guess I'll... Okay, hold on. Ugh, I have to choose a pile before I respond here. I guess I'll choose pile 2, only because, like, I need another way of... I need an alternate way of winning here. Okay, I guess we're going to... Now I'm going to go use Vision Charm. Target artifact phases out. Fortunately, they lost a lot of life for that. Okay, that worked out. That means we can tap out for Impulse on their turn. And we don't have to worry about Dreadnought until we untap.
Yep. Sure.
Factory is back, but it's a little weaker now. Now, what's funny is they do know about our Dreadnoughts. So they could go activate Factory, Cabal Therapy, get them. Okay, I think that's what they're going to do. There's got to be 0 shot that they go for. Did they know about the Impulse? Or when did I have that card? What did they see? Hold on. This is what they saw from me, right? Vision Charm or Fact or Fiction. Okay, they don't know about Impulse, so we'll let this resolve. There's got to be 0 chance that they name Impulse with Cabal Therapy. 0 chance. They've seen our hand a million times, weirdly enough. They went for, yeah, Phyrexian Dreadnought, predictably. I don't mind. Okay, now we Impulse and hope to find protection. Vision Charm it is. Factory is...
pretty good.
Good enough. I'll take it.
All right, for God's sakes, you have nothing else. Just take the damage.
And Factory is lethal next turn, too. Maybe
3,
we got there.
2, 1. Got there.
Oh, we won the match, too. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Goes for the marbles.
What a slugfest. That was an absolute slugfest that we had to go through. I hope the adjustments to my version of Stiflenought showed up. Things like Morphling and Mishra's Facti were very, very big in that last game. And also, I think they showed some proof in the Psychotog game. Although I can't say... I don't know what Stiflenought players' opinions are versus the Psychotog deck. I think the impression is that it's a bad matchup, but I think we lost some very close ones. It was the games were very, very tight, and also I could have played way better in a lot of those games, way, 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 way better to swing the thing in our favor. Yeah, I'll still like my Morphling.
I like all of it.
Even if you don't like Morphling, I don't know how you don't like Mishra's Factory. It seems like such a low... I don't know, you sacrifice 1 card in your deck, because most decks are like 17 lands. I've got 18. But there's just so many situations where the Factory is good. Like, our opponent had to use Edict effects on our Factory, and I just, okay, that's one less Edict effect that I have to deal with when I eventually get my Dreadnought out. So I think it was a clean, very clean 3-2. Hoping people just enjoyed the games. We beat Moneyball. Yep. If you have trouble versus Moneyball. I don't have trouble versus Moneyball. Clean victory. A supreme undefeated with the stuff. As far as I'm concerned, I just think I have a good... I think I'm just winning versus this deck. I'm almost virtually undefeated versus it. Hope you enjoyed some Premodern. My brother did as well.
Yes.
This is me, Nikachu, with his brother playing with Stiflenought in Premodern.
See you, Shrimp fan.